Hey guys, it's McCann here, or Carter, and I had my battle with Erasmus, or Ethan, in the NBA today. So, let me show you what Ethan had drafted, so you know what I was up against. I was up against this thing, Kieran Black. This thing is a, oh my, don't even, okay. Magnezone, he had Suicune, he drafted a Hitmontop. This thing just destroys things. Magnapole, Solbest, Specs, Scarf, whatever you want it to be. Everyone knows Crocoon, but you can also run Weather on this, and you'll see he has things for Weather. Hitmontop can be Technotop, Intimidate, Solbest. That's embarrassing. Whatever. Fagus, just a wall, and Rotom-Heat can do many different things. Like I said, you can run Weather, and he has these two for Rain, and this guy for Sun. And then Gothitelle just traps things. So, my team that I decided to bring, I brought a Pixie Plate, Trace, Attacking Gardevoir. I have Dazzling Gleam, Psyshock, in case he did bring the Venusaur. Protect and Memento. Memento is there in case I get trapped by Gothitelle. I can just Memento out of there and go into my appropriate switch. Then we have my first counter to Kieran Black, which is my specially defensive, the Solvest Adamant Metagross. This thing just craps all over it. A Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, kills it. Earthquake is good, and Headbutt in case he did bring. I thought he was gonna bring that Venusaur. I really did. That's why I didn't bring Megazard Y. It was in case of him bringing the Venusaur. Then we have Landorus, which you know, Life Form, Sheer Force, Power, Psychic, Focus Blast, Protect. Didn't need Sludge Wave. Protect was more useful. Okay. Here's one set. I didn't know if he was going to bring him on top, but I didn't think he was, just because this crap's all over, and so it's this kind of for the most part. But, in case he did, I had Competitive. So if he had Intimidate, I was going to lead off with this. I think I do. I don't know, you'll see in the replay. I would get an automatic +2, plus a Specs. HP Grass for the Suicune as well. Ice Beam, Surf, Scald. Then we have a Scarfed mix, but mostly special Garchomp. And Earthquake just because good. Draco, which can almost one-hit KO Kieran Black, plus Outspeed. This outspeeds a Kieran Black even if it's Jolly Scarf. Surf, in case he did bring Rain and Fire Blast, just because it's good. Then we have probably the MVP for most part of the game. Light Clay, Reflect, Light Screen, Toxic Tailwind. Yeah, just brought it to do things and stuff. So let's go on to the replay. Yay! So here's the game, and let's see what he brought. Now, as you can see in team preview, Ethan or Erasmus ended up bringing a Rain team with Manaphy, Kabutops, Suicune probably as Rain setter. I wasn't sure what the rest of his team was. I didn't know if he was going to be like a Scarf, Kyurem, Solvest, another Damprock user, what? I had no idea. So, these two are my best leads because one, Latios can set up a screen, and Garchomp, if he does lead off with the Kyurem, can outspeed and just straight up go for the Draco. Now, this is his lead, Suicune and Rotom-Heat, and I decide to, you know what, let's see how much a Draco will do to the Suicune just because it's a threat, because it's hard to kill, and let me go for a Light Screen. I get a crit, it didn't end up mattering whatsoever. I probably should have gone for a Surf, actually, like on the Rotom-Heat, and I ended up getting a Light Screen off. Now, Ethan did this play right here because if I did bringing what's it called, Megazard Y, he would have the Rain up and I would not have my Sun up, which means it would be less of a threat. If I brought Zard Y, this game would have been a lot different, He brings in Kabutops, I immediately think what? Physical, because every Kabutops is physical, right? So I'm like, I'm not staying in, I'm at -2, water's gonna hurt a lot. I bring my Metagross, he's special. that Ice Beam does 3%. I just gotta get Reflect. He has to double attack on what was my Garchomp, just because Garchomp is a threat. Because for Earth Power, I think right there he might have realized that I was Assault Vest. I decided to go for a Toxic on the Suicune just to get damage on it, and then go for an Earthquake because it would be immune to my Latios and it would do good damage on Kabutops. Now right here I play it safe and go for a Bullet Punch on Kabutops and set up a Tailwind, just because it'd be the best play. He also sets up a Tailwind, and then I realized just how possibly big of a threat this Kyurem Black is, so I think I decided to just switch out here because I didn't want to get hit with anything in the Suicune. I go for a Toxic on the Rotom-Heat, so nothing really happened this turn, just 2 switches and a Protect and Toxic. His rain goes away, so I should get Toxic off of the Manaphy because of course I'm fearing Tail Glow, right? I also go for a HP Grass on the Manaphy because again, Tail Glow is just in my mind. Big threat, Tail Glow, get rid of it now. I noticed he didn't get any lefties right there or anything, so I wasn't really sure what he was. So I decided to switch out, knowing he's probably going to attack my Latios just because, you know, it'd be good to get up screens later. And he ends up going for a knockoff again. Get rid of my specs, I go for another HP Grass and it almost takes him out. And then my Tailwind peters out, goes for a knockoff, just knock off everything I guess, and the T-Bolt ends up killing my Melodic. I still don't actually know what that Rotom-Heat was, it might be in specs. I went for that headbutt on this, I don't know why I didn't attack the Rotom, for some reason I didn't, and then the light screen wore off. So I decided to switch out right there because I didn't want that to get hit. This thing is just max HP, so I know I can live a hit. He had to bring his Kabutops and sets up his rain. And I think I bring in, do I bring in? Oh, I bring in that. Okay, this right here is in my opinion the most important turn of the game. It may not have mattered. If it didn't, I'll leave a calc in the description below. But he gets up his rain, which is no big deal. I bring in my Gardevoir just so I know a Dazzling Gleam will do a lot and it may take him out. And I'm going to be able to get up a screen with my Latios just because it's fast, right? He goes for a Rock Slide. I know I can live that. I get flinched, can't get up my light screen. I love you, Ethan, but I'm convinced that might have lost me the game. Because then he double attacks and he kills my Latios and I don't have any more screens. So I am 3-4 down. So I have to bring in his Kyurem Black. I'm going to protect with this, stall out some turns of rain. It would probably his Damp Rock, and I'm just going to go for a Memento on the Kyurem Black to get him out of there. I do not want that around. What I should have done was gone for Dazzling Gleam, and then next turn done that. But for some reason I didn't. That was a misplay on my part, not really hacks. Right here, I forget what I go with Garchomp. Do I go for a... I get killed by an obviously now Scarfed Magnezone with an HP Ice. I will do a calc to see if that mattered, but because I couldn't get my light screen up, I died. So I only have my Landorus left that gets Rotom-Heat and a Kyurem Black. Ice Beam will take me out. He just ended up in Life Orb Kyurem. His Kyurem wasn't even the scariest thing on his team, which is the most disturbing. It was honestly this Rotom-Heat and this Volt switching for days, but I couldn't risk bringing these two in to take them because of the fact that it's a rain team. It has a lot of water. The Kabutops ended up being mixed. The Manaphy was Assault Vest, so Magnezone was obviously Scarfed. I think Damp Rock, Life Orb, and I'm still not 100% sure what the Rotom-Heat was. Nevertheless, it was a great game. I'll leave the link to Rasmus's or Ethan's channel in the description. You should go check him out. He ended up doing like a post-com thing. We were all, it was me, CG, Roger Rabbit, and Erasmus, and we were all talking like post-game kind of about what happened and things. And I'm going to do a calc right now to see if I usually don't do calcs a lot, but I just wanted to see if that mattered or not, because in my opinion, that really screwed me over. But it might not have mattered. If it didn't, Then I lost fair and square. The crit mattered. Plus me not getting light screen. I'm not gonna lie. Love Ethan. I'm gonna be salty. So I'm pretty sure I went for Surf. Just because rain boosted, super effective. It's resisted, but it might do a lot. And then Earth Power will probably take it out. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a very good game, like I said. And I can't wait to see you next week when I play Roger. See ya.